Hey, I'm back with another video. Awesome, great. Turn your headphones down. I need you, two things. If your headphones are turned up, turn them down, because I am literally about to yell. I'm about to go the fuck off. I'm about to literally yell and rant. So that's number one. Number two, if you are a barb, let me say this again. If you are a delusional barb, this ain't gonna be good for you. So you might as well just click off right now. Don't type, click off right now, because it's not about to be good for you, girl. Okay. Who child? Onika is pathetic. Onika is a hater. Onika Tanya Mirage needs to put the illegal substance down, allegedly, and be a mother. Point blank, period. There's only but so much that you can keep poking and poking and poking and poking and poking and poking at somebody before they snap the fuck out. So I woke up this morning. I went to sleep real early yesterday because I was tired. I went to sleep at like 9 o'clock. When I woke up this morning, shout out to Ashley Miller. I follow her on Twitter. I saw her say, she said, I opened the app. I closed the app, good night. I said, oh, something definitely happened. So I'll go and I see that Nicki and Cardi is trending. It says that them two went back and forth. Now, I'm gonna be real. Nicki and Cardi haven't gone like back and forth for real in a while. And the last time it blew up this big was at the beginning, like 7 years ago, you know, when everything happened around motorsport, right? I said in one of my last, what the fuck we talking about videos, right? That Nicki had, in the middle of last week, so in the middle of Cardi's rollout, decided to put up a tweet that said some fucking date and a CD emoji, right? I said in my video, child, you're pressed, it's cool. You're pressed, it looks bitter, it looks depressed, but okay, fine, whatever, do that. Then throughout the rest of last week, because Cardi numbers came out, and I think Cardi ended up selling like 200K, which is amazing. The only people that's gonna make you think that 200,000 from a bitch that's been going for 7 years is not good would be the barbs. And we're gonna talk about the barbs and their cult-like behavior and their cult-like leader, and their cult leader, Onika Tanya Mirage. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But numbers came out. Everybody was congratulating Cardi. She did an amazing job. And really, I could really give two shits about the numbers. I really could. But I'm glad that she did 200. But more importantly, people are fucking with the album. People are fucking with the album. So throughout this whole week, since the numbers came out, Nicki has been posting little shit. My thing is, this is my question. And I'm tired of the barbs saying that we're being ageist. No, we're not. When we say, how old are you? Or you're in your 40s. When we say that, we mean that as you get older, you should be maturing. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the way that she acts in comparison to her age. If Nicki Minaj was acting like this and she was in her early 20s, would we as the public be annoyed? Yes. However, she would be in her early 20s. So it would be understandable that you would be that immature. But for you to be 42, bitch, Onika, you are literally 3 years younger than my fucking parents. That's why I get annoyed, bitch. You're 3 years younger than my parents. And I'm only 2 years younger than Cardi. Cardi's 32, right? 32. I'm 30 is the point. I'll be 31 this year. The point is, I'm 2 years up younger than Cardi, and you are 2 years younger than my motherfucking parents, bitch, or 3 years younger than my parents. So I'm looking at it from this way. You are too old in the sense of the fact that you are 40-something years old with this husband, allegedly, well, no, not allegedly, a convicted husband and a child, and for you to continuously come on the internet and act as if we are in high school is sad. It's sad. So all week long, Onika has been posting, because you know the barbs have been online super hyped. Oh, let me also say that about this. The barbs are excited because Cardi didn't outsell Nicki in numbers. But can we be very clear on what the difference in the numbers is? Cardi sold 200K. Nicki sold 228. I want you to tell me, other than a barb, how is that such a huge difference? It's fucking not. And to be very real, as Cardi ended up saying later, bitch, you should be outselling me. You are my fucking, you're my senior by at least 10 years in this game. You are 10 years older than me, period. But you are almost 10 years more of a veteran in this shit than I am. Why shouldn't you be doing numbers? Why shouldn't you be doing numbers, you dodo? And then again, for y'all to try to compare 200 to 228, bro, the barbs are delusional. They're delusional, and they need to be put on an FBI most wanted like watch list. I'm so serious. They need to be classified as a cult, along with Onika Tanya Mirage as the cult leader. I'm dead ass serious about that. I watch enough cults. There is an occult documentary that I have not seen. And when I'm telling you, the Barbs are a cult, they are a cult. And I really wish that people would take that shit more seriously and stop thinking it's not a game. This shit is scary what's going on over there in that world. However, like I said, Onika all week been posting little shit, shading Cardi or whatever about her numbers, right? Mind you though, Cardi has been chilling all week. Although Onika been poking all week long, she has said nothing. The only thing she said, I think, was on Call Her Daddy. She said, there is this theory out here that I was that I came into the game trying to take somebody's spot, when that was never the case. I never wanted nobody else's spot. I wanted to make my own lane, create my own thing. And I want to be very clear, that is a fact. The whole idea of, oh, Cardi is here to take Nicki's spot was, number one, a fans thing, and I can't speak about what the label's intentions was, right? The label's intention may have been to get a new girl in there to replace Nicki, the same way the labels Birdman and them used Nicki to replace Kim. So I'm not necessarily saying that that's not true, but do I think that that was Cardi's intention walking to this bitch? Absolutely not. If you go back and look at videos the same way we told y'all, because everything is parallel, the same way we told y'all to go back and look to see that Nicki has always given Kim's praises when she first started, same thing. Go back to Cardi. Cardi has always sung Nicki's praises prior to everything that had, everything that went on or whatever. So it's like, bitch, shut the fuck up when it comes to that, right? So again, Cardi been chilling all week. She ain't been saying nothing. I want to be clear. Yes, Cardi did send shots to Nicki on her album. But listen to what I'm saying. This is for both JT and Onika. Cardi shot at y'all on her album. She took her ass and went in the booth, and shaded y'all. And for out of all three of y'all, for her to be deemed the least rapidy rap girl, but for her to be the only person out of all three of you bitches that went into the booth and said what the fuck she needed to do. Meanwhile, y'all two bitches, JT and Nicki, y'all just online talking. But y'all the real rappers and she ain't. But y'all are really hip hop and she's not. When she's the one who actually took her shit to the booth. Meanwhile, you two bitches took it to Twitter. We need to really start reassessing some shit when it comes to some of you bitches that claim to be so fucking hibbity hip hop. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it, right? So, I don't know exactly how this started. I'm going to go off of what Baller Alert has, right? So, Baller Alert has the timeline of tweets. Last night, Onika posted the following. ABCDEFG, surgery to look like me, Tell the Rat and Jay-Z, Rico fraud and perjury. So, obviously, as Cardi will say, you've been listening to the album. You've been listening to the album. And I also want to say that ABCDEFG line was her, like, making fun of the fact that people try to say she has an ABC elementary flow. You didn't catch that, but that's exactly why that was there for. But okay, all that shows me is how pressed you are, bitch. Why are you so... We're going to get into it because Cardi breaks it down perfectly, but let's keep going. Cardi says... Cocaine Barbie. The power I have, make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room. Nothing more annoyed than a bored bitch. She ain't... Cardi, you ain't never lied. Put that on a t-shirt. Nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. Because that's all it was, bitch. And we'll get into why that's madness that you were bored, right? And then she said, you must have missed me, huh, crazy? Now kiss my feet. That's the way I'll be talking, bitch. If I've been paying you dust all week and you just keep, bitch, I must really shake you. And that's, I think, a lot of things I think for Nicki is already, like, solidified as far as, like, how people look at her as far as being bitter. But to me, this situation right here, it's lock, key, put the stamp on it that you are genuinely and truly bothered by everything that Cardi does. There's no reason this whole week you had to say anything. Why would you say anything? You could have just let everything go by, and then when your album come on, you could talk your shit. But you were so pressed by this lady that you felt the need all week to keep shading her. All week, even though she been paying your ass dust, working, which is what your ass should be doing, right? You must have missed me, crazy. Then Nicki says ABCDEFG, heavy TONUGE. I don't fucking know. And then Cardi says, damn, she was streaming Magna hard as hell. That's what I'm saying. For you to keep bringing up that line, you must really like that song. You must have been pissed that you didn't get that beat. Anyway, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is Cardi. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your man has to snatch pussy. Your pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. I said, well. See, this is why, Onika, you will never win. You will never win. You are the easiest drag of all time, bitch. Your husband is a convicted bitch. Your brother is a convicted okay? You are the easiest drag of all time. That's why I wish you would shut the fuck up. Because that's all she has to say. That's all she has to say. What can you say back to that? Nothing, bitch. So then Nicki comes back and says, raw dogging, pregnant with the 4th baby, Barney B, BV, HPV, allegedly. I want her to put the illicit, I want her to put it down. I want it, because when you do that, it gotta erode like your nose pathways. You gotta stop. Cardi says, nah, because I was really baking ribs and making blondie brownies, and here come this bitch bothering me on a damn Monday. That's what I'm saying. Like, why? It's been a week since that album has dropped in some change. Why are you so pressed about this girl on a fucking Monday after the rollout is done and everything is cleared? Why are you concerned about her? Cardi's about to clear 1 second. I can't wait. A, B, C, D, F, G, falling off the charts with a big belly. Which, how? How is she falling off the charts? Let's talk about falling off the charts. Outside of Fuck the Club Up and Everybody, which came on and fell off immediately, what songs of yours has stayed on the charts, Nicki, of recently? Let's not talk about people's tracks falling off the fucking charts, because your shit hits and falls off immediately. So what the if it even touches half the time. So let's not talk about that. And how are you talking about her falling off the charts when she is slated to have a #1 album? This is what I mean. You have to put the white substance down. It's not good for you. It ain't good for your health, right? Falling off the charts with a big belly. So I guess let's make fun of the fact that she's pregnant. Mrs. Woman Empowerment. Mrs. Woman Empowerment. We're going to make fun of a pregnant woman. Got it. Keep going, okay? Running trains, barefoot, still smelly, still you could not outsell me. We're going to get to there because thank you. Everything that Cardi right here is about to say in this tweet, I feel like it encompasses all of the points that everybody has been saying about Nicki. And I feel like this should have been the last thing that Cardi tweeted, and she just should have like not said nothing else. Because this right here, what she about to say is the nail in the coffin. Check this out. Cardi, this is what Cardi says. Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are numbers you need to be competing with. And you can't, because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What the fuck is you still comparing yourself to me for? I said, Cardi, wake it up and shake it the fuck up then. Wake it up, Cardi. Let me tell you something. This horse lady right here, my fucking fave, my fave. I just love her. I love her down. Because you would never catch my bitch arguing with, this is a great example, SZA and Beyonce, right? SZA right now is the hottest thing smoking. She is like, kind of like to me, because I'm a little bit older, she kind of is like to me and like, not exactly the same, right? But kind of like her Rihanna era in the sense of like, she's just super massive. She's this pop star. Everybody loves her. She's doing numbers out the ass. Be clear, I think SOS gotta be like, the numbers for SOS is crazy. And when it first came out, it went wow. I'll even use Summer Walker. When Summer Walker dropped her album, I think it was like the highest selling R&B album of all time. Did Beyonce go and sit on her Instagram and throw shade? Did she go to the Sacred fucking beauty lab and start talking shit? Did she have Sacred or Mama Tina or Kelly or Solange put up shady shit about none of these bitches? No. When she said it, seen they asses at the Grammys, what you see? You see her give her a hug. You see her give a hug at SZA. You see her embracing Summer Walker. You see her embracing Victoria Monet. You see her embracing Normani. Beyonce don't have to compete with these bitches. It don't matter if SZA is technically outselling Beyonce album-wise right now or singles-wise. That's what she's supposed to be doing because she's in her era. Beyonce is bigger than the motherfucking program. She's bigger than all of that. That's why that shit does not matter to her. And it don't faze her because she's so solidified in her spot. There is nothing that any new bitch could do to make her feel threatened because she is who she is and it ain't changing. You are so fucking bothered and moved by the fact that there are new rap bitches. And it's so confusing because Cardi has been around for 7 years now. It's sad that we're gonna go on almost a decade of Nicki just not accepting that you ain't the only one no more. She refuses to accept it. And like Cardi said, I've been saying this for years. And in my last fucking video, I said it. I've been saying this. Nicki, as fans, we get disappointed because you should be sitting where Beyonce sits, where Taylor Swift sits, where Rihanna sits, where Drake sits in both numbers and stature. And you, the barbs are running around excited because Cardi said she's not my peer. Bitch, we all been saying that for years because she's not. Those are her peers. Like she said, Drake, Taylor Swift, and Rihanna. Those are Nicki's peers because she came out around the same time as them. She has a similar, like pop, feel or whatever, or audience. Those are the people that you should be competing with. But like Cardi said, excellent point, Cardi. You know why you don't? Because you can't fucking compete. You can't pull in the numbers that Taylor Swift is pulling in. You can't pull in numbers that Rihanna will pull in if she came back, or even numbers that today that Drake pulls in. You can't do it. You can't reach those fucking heights. So instead of focusing on the heights that you should be hitting, you're worried about the bitches that are on the come up. No, Cardi should not. Realistically, Cardi was projected to do 115. That's really what she quote unquote should be doing. But this bitch is pushing 200,000. And instead of being concerned about your motherfucking album that comes out in March and making sure that you hit all of your motherfucking squares and you hitting more than 228,000, bitch, you're a fucking icon. Why you not hitting 300 and up if you're as iconic as you fucking say? Fucking Drake breaks 300,000 easy. Taylor breaks 300,000 easy. Beyonce 300 easy. All of these legends that sit up there break these numbers easily except your pink lazy ass. And more importantly, it's because you're lazy. You are so fucking lazy. If anything with this Cardi rollout, what it showed is that, bitch, you're fucking lazy. You're lazy. Get the fuck up. Put the phone down. Go in the fucking studio. I got a meeting. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Meeting's over. Bitch, you're lazy. Bitch, you're lazy. You're lazy. You're lazy. You're lazy. This whole thing, right? Like, throughout this whole rollout, I have been so proud of Cardi because she really has worked. Like, not sitting around and not coming up with a marketing strategy, letting her fans create a marketing strategy, aka Gag City, not pushing, Nicki didn't do one video for Pink Friday. Didn't do no videos, didn't do no nothing. Put out 2 singles that was heavily. Those fucking songs, Fuck the Club Up and Everybody, is carried by the sample. Not by you, by the fucking sample. Zach Campbell made a great point, and I never thought about it this way. Name a song in the last 5 years that Nicki has carried with no sample, no nothing that wasn't at the crux of things. Fuck the Club Up, heavy sample. Everybody, heavy sample. Super Freaky Girl, heavy sample. I need y'all to give me a song that that the sample was not carrying the fucking song. Oh, Nika, we're tired of you. And like she said, I see the barbs online like, well, you're not comparing her to other rappers. You're comparing her to pop stars. Okay, well, Drake is a fucking rapper and he's a pop star the same way that Nicholas is. And as we keep trying to tell y'all who was either not born or 2 years old when this bitch came out, there was no competition for Onika. And again, as I always say, I'm not necessarily saying that the reason for that is all because Nicki was trying to X people out. I think it was partially her not allowing space for other people, but most importantly, I think it was the labels. The labels wanted it one girl at a time, and labels don't like to dump money into females anyway, because it's a lot of maintenance when it comes to having a woman on your label. So that's why there's nobody else to go. Who we else gonna compare her to? Iggy Azalea? No, you need to sit. And my thing is, this is like the Barbs just moved the goalpost so much. She's an icon, but then when we try to compare her to icons, y'all say, well, none of them are rappers, so it's not the same thing. Drake is a fucking rapper, and Drake and Nicki came out at the exact same fucking time. It's not an excuse. What we are trying to say as the GP to Nicholas, including Cardi, is that you keep trying to compete with bitches that you say. Fuck what Cardi said. Because the Barb's like, oh, well, you said you wanted to. Fuck what Cardi said. Let's talk about what Nicki said. Nicki, you are an icon if you say so, right? And if the Barbs believe that, then why are you are lowering yourself to where Cardi is by trying to compare yourself to her. You're doing that, not her. You are doing that. Let's just say that Cardi did say she can outsell Nicki or whatever, or she was on her level or whatever. By you acknowledging her, you legitimize it, you dumb bitch. You're legitimizing it. If I'm just taking y'all the Barb side for a second, by you continuously acknowledging this bitch, it shows how pressed you are. You should not be this pressed by a bitch that's 10 years younger than you. That's not, as y'all say, this is my thing. Okay, and this is my thing to the Barbs, right? Because I see the Barbs saying, oh, well, Cardi says she's not a peer to Nicki, so case closed. Okay, so then y'all should stop fucking talking about it too. But guess what? The Nicki and the Barbs, y'all constantly compare yourselves to Cardi when y'all shouldn't, but y'all constantly do it. Why are y'all so excited that a bitch that's 10 years removed from the game or out of the game, or not as tenured as Nicki, did 200? How about y'all focus on getting y'all bitch a single that actually lasts on the fucking charts, that actually moves the needle outside? How about that? Nicki has not moved the needle as far as music is concerned in forever. Forever. I'm sick of this shit, bro. I'm sick of her. She's a fucking bully, bro. She's a bully, and she's mean, and she's nasty, and she's vindictive. You are a hater, more importantly. You're a fucking hater. Where the fuck is everything at? I can't even remember what else was said. But, matter of fact, and also, bitch, you didn't even stand on your 10s. You deleted your tweets. Probably because the cocaine ran off. But the point of the matter is, if you gonna be a bitch, stand in your motherfucking shit, bitch. Stand in your shit. Cardi didn't erase a motherfucking thing she said, and I love it. And then after she said something again about her pregnancy, then Cardi said, all right, now, this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like, you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all those perk scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord protect my babies. I know that's right. Bitch, you sitting up here talking about me. Bitch, I have 4 fucking kids. About to have 4. Bitch, you were struggling with your one. And normally, I'm not even with talking about somebody having a hard time trying to have children. But bitch, you started it by talking about her and her pregnancy. Why do you have to talk about her being pregnant? What the fuck does that got to do with anything? Cardi shaded you, not fucking Papa Bear. She shaded your pink ass. And your fucking response to that is to shade her pregnancy. Bitch, you're fucking weird at the end of the day. And all this, like I said, confirms is that you are oppressed. And Cardi really has you shook. And like somebody said, I've been saying this forever, Nicki is real careful with going back and forth with Cardi because she cannot roast like Cardi. Cardi is a professional roaster. That bitch gonna gag the fuck out of you. You can't keep up. And those elementary, like nobody falls for that bitch. That shit is elementary. It sounds childish. You don't even know how to roast. You don't know how to go back and forth. Cardi's gonna eat you up every single fucking time. You should have sat there and ate your food. And last thing before I go, for today to be Papa Bear's birthday, bitch, you're genuinely sick in the head. Last week was my daughter's birthday. I took off the whole week so that the whole week I could spend time with her. The day before her birthday, me and her, we playing all night. That little girl ain't gonna sleep till 11:30 p.m. that night. That's how much we was having fun. Next day she gets up, we got up early as shit to go do a whole bunch of shit this weekend. We went to the fucking zoo. We went to the immersion fucking the Andy Warhol fucking museum out here. We went out to eat 3 different times throughout the week on her birthday. The day before in the weekend we went out. We went to fucking Walmart and Target and got her a whole bunch of toys. Mind you, that's me with my lowly ass. I don't even have nearly as much money as Nicki. And it was my kid's birthday last week. And I literally took off the whole week to spend time with her. And that's what I did. Yes, was I on Twitter? Sure I was. But at the end of the day, my time was spent with my fucking child. We was outside being busy. The fact that it would be the night before your fucking child's birthday and you're online with your fucking head ass ranting about a bitch that's 10 years younger than you, about a bitch that's not even your peer, with a bitch that you claim you're better than, that you can do so much better. You are online going back and forth, specifically with a pregnant woman, when your son's birthday is in a couple of fucking hours. Why aren't you outside fucking setting up decorations, making phone calls, making sure everything is okay, making sure his toys is getting the toys that he fucking needs to, making sure that he's up running around the house with him till he passed the fuck out, since his birthday is the next day? Why the fuck you not blowing up balloons, putting up tail on the fucking donkeys in your backyard or whatever on the phone with a fucking party planner? Why? Sorry, I'm getting mad. Why are you feeling the need to sit on the internet and go back and forth with this bitch? Why do you keep poking at her? I hate bullies, bro. I hate bullies. Nicki is a bully and she's bored. Bitch, you got a fucking business husband and a fucking child. You should be busy. Your album is coming out in March. Why are you not in the motherfucking booth? Why are you not in the booth? Why are you not in the booth? Why are you not sitting with your creative team to actually put out videos that actually make sense? Not you sitting in a chair while the camera fucking tilts. Not you in a fucking kiddie pool popping your fake ass. And then for you to sit up there and try to come for Barty about, you get your body to look like me. Bitch, you did everything to look like him. You did everything to look like little Kim. From the poses to everything down to the fucking fucking ass that you got, which you then set the standard for the rest of these bitches to feel like they had to do that. Bitch, let's really have a conversation about that. Bitch, all of these girls came in the game like that because you set the standard for these bitches that they had to look like that. That's disgusting. You actually went to go get your body done. And this is my problem with Nicki. You constantly talking about somebody getting work done on their body when you are the fucking architect for that shit. You are the architect for the BBL, the fucking big titties. You're the architect for that. What the fuck are you talking about? And it's not in a positive way. Bitches is out here getting ass shots because of you. Like Remy said, bitch, I'm done. I gotta go back to work. But bitch, get in the booth. Stop worrying about a bitch that you claim is not on your level. And put the white girl down. Ran over.